Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to all the Aquariuses out there. If you are an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or North Node, this is your tarot reading for the upcoming month of. Why do I keep forgetting? It's like the third video I've done where I'm like, wait, what month? Of April of 2025. Jeez Louise. And in case any of you guys are interested, I will be using my Spirit Song Tarot deck. That is what it looks like on the cover. Gorgeous. We love a wise elephant. So, with all that said, let's see what Aquarius has in store for April. Okay, Aquarius. Wow. When I go back and edit this, I'm going to edit it so you can see my face as these cards were flying out. This really reads like a book to me. This really reads like a book to me. So the first card that flew out is the Ace of Cups upright with that beautiful sea turtle. And then shortly after, another one flew out, the Magician, represented by the crow. Ten of Pentacles reverse, the gator or the crocodile, I don't know. Then we had the Fool reverse. Three of Pentacles upright, one of my favorite cards, the little bumblebee. And then the Ten of the Swords upright with the snake. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil upright with the jackal. That's fascinating. So I'm not gonna tell you what's underneath the devil right now, although I feel like they're relevant, but I'm not supposed to I'm not meant to say anything yet. So we'll see. But like I was saying, this really reads like a book to me. So with the Ace and the Magician, the Ace of Cups and the Magician coming out almost together, almost immediately as soon as I started shuffling, there is so there is so much potent, spiritual, creative energy in your field right now, in your body, that's just like begging to be released, begging to be utilized. And it's powerful. It's a powerful energy of new beginnings. It's a powerful energy of resourcefulness and just being able to make like alchemist energy in its own way, where you can what I don't even know, what do they turn? Lead into gold, dirt into gold. They turn stuff into gold. And that's kind of like the what I'm getting here. You have the capability to turn the most mundane of things or situations or relationships or opportunities into pure gold that really, really works for you and can set you on a path towards ultimate fulfillment. But with the Ten of Pentacles reverse and the Fool reverse coming out, there you're causing delays, or like not necessarily delays. You're causing a blockage to your ultimate potential. And it's preventing you from tapping into success and like this ultimate sense of a new beginning. Where imagine if these were upright, the Ace of Cups, the Magician, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Fool all upright, and the Three of Pentacles. That's energy of just like potent creation, utilizing your resources to the fullest in order to tap into that like heightened sense of success that will set you on a completely brand new path towards your ultimate fulfillment, your ultimate goals, your ultimate whatever you want in this life, with the help of collaboration from others. And then the Ten of Swords would be, and this is going to help you finally put an end to a cycle you've been stuck in before. Simple, done. Not quite that simple. You have a lot of this really potent, powerful energy within you. And I say that as I'm like playing with my ammonite as well. And if you look closely, the ammonite is all about it's the Fibonacci sequence. It's the repeated cycle, but instead of like spiraling and just going in a circle, it's the spiral upward. And that's kind of what you're being tasked with right now in the month of April, Aquarius. Because as of now, you can sense this power. It's not something that's hidden from you, and you've actually seen proof of it, whether just in your environment. I would suggest writing down any synchronicities that do come about, however they look however they look. Write them down because your unconscious, subconscious brain loves to have evidence of the unexplainable. And the more you can write it down, the more you will be able to tap into this power and this energy at an even greater level. Write it down. And I think that's part of what's holding you back from this upright 10 of Pentacles and upright Fool energy. Because Aquarius, you guys are very logical minded people. You like facts, you like to see it. You're more of a I'll believe it when I see it rather than I will see it to believe it. Wait, no. I said that's the same thing. I'll believe it when I see it versus like believing it will help you see it. Well, I can't, you know what I'm talking about. You very much need to have concrete proof of something before you're not just going to blindly believe something. And that's what's really fascinating to me because you have been getting these insane synchronicities that are ill explainable to the logical mind. And you are trying to chalk them up as coincidences. You are trying so desperately just to write it off or find some way to be like, oh no, like this happened because the sun was at this angle in the sky at that, like trying to overanalyze and over explain something that is ill explainable. Because there's a part of you that like is stubbornly refusing to acknowledge or believe that you are a part of this magical system that exists on this earth. Maybe it's possible you've been very like whether atheist or you've had a hard time in trusting some sort of spiritual idealism. Maybe it's from religious trauma in the past where once you denounced that religion you grew up with, you were just like, that's it. I don't believe in anything anymore. And I think what you've been experiencing, the things you've been trying to write off as nothing, have been really, really messing with that ideal. It's been really shaking the foundation of what you thought you knew. And that's why you are trying to write it off. And it's in that exact it's in writing it off as nothing that's preventing you from tapping into this 10 of Pentacles energy, this ultimate success, this ultimate stable foundation to then grow and start a new beginning from there. And I think with the Ace of Cups coming out first, like this all of this magic that is occurring in your life, it's a new beginning in and of itself because you had shut yourself off for a long time, maybe forever. You shut yourself off to that side of things because you don't like what you can't explain. But once you are able to tap in, and I believe that there are going to be people or a person that comes in, maybe through work or just through experience. This is not a romantic connection whatsoever. It's like a guide. It's like mentorship almost. Oh, I just got chills when I said that. But it's not going to be mentorship in like the traditional form. Like it's not going to be like a coach. Sorry if any of you guys are coaches. Didn't mean for it to come out that way, but it's not going to be it's going to come in the like I don't even know. And in true Aquarius nature, it's going to come into your life in like the most weirdest, randomest of circumstances. Be open to the idea of collaboration though, and allowing your mind to be molded by somebody else. Like tell yourself that you don't know everything. Tell yourself you don't know everything, Aquarius, and allow yourself to kind of be molded by somebody that you trust. And maybe this is somebody new coming in, or maybe this is like an old friend, or it's just somebody coming in that has like this vast spiritual knowledge. But you will be incredibly receptive to this energy because they're not woo woo about it. And they approach it from a more scientific standpoint. And they will open your eyes to the reality that even science is tapping into spirituality now. And it will help you understand that there is something more intricate, a deeper web than we can even fathom that binds us all. And I love that with Three of Pentacles, it's the bee because it's the same thing with bees. They are all one hive mind. They all work together. They all are part of the one. Oh, I have chills again. And so it's almost like, and think of the hexagon. The hexagon is the strongest or I think the triangle is. There's something very sacred and mathematical about the hexagon, and the bees just tap into that naturally to build their hives. So it's there's going to be somebody that comes in and that just like shatters your perception open. And that's what's going to be what allows you to release this same cycle. Remember what I talked about with that. You've been walking in a circle for a long time. And with this Ace of Shells and Magician energy, a door leading not just in the same circle and over again. I'm getting this very distinct picture. I don't know if you guys ever played the old game on the PlayStation, or maybe they had it for other ones, but it was SpongeBob Battle Bikini Bottom. They actually they came out with like a new version of it a couple years ago. So if you played that one, it's the same thing. But when they are in like the downtown area, downtown Bikini Bottom, SpongeBob has to like battle all the robots in like this lighthouse. I think it's a lighthouse. I don't remember. But he starts at the ground floor and he battles all the robots down there. But like if you don't finish, if you don't complete the battle of the robots on the first floor, there's no way you can get to the second floor. So you can just run in circles, run in circles, run in circles. There's no stairs. But it's like this act, this synchronicity and this magic that's been introduced in your life recently, or will very soon be introduced in your life, is going to be like a door opening, or in the game, it's like a trampoline appears out of nowhere. So it's going to be like that. It's like you'll be running in circles, running in circles, running in circles. Finally, the last robot is defeated, and the cycle is broken. That's that ten of swords energy. It always throws me off because in this deck it's 10 of feathers. So I'm like, feathers is air, which is I have to do like the mental gymnastics to get there. But you've been running around in circles, and finally the cycle has been put to rest. So finally this little trampoline comes that bounces you up to the second level. And then you get up here and it's the same thing. You have to defeat all of these robots. And then you just keep running in circles, running in circles, running in circles, running in circles, running in circles until that trampoline shows up, and then you can bounce up. And then it's the same thing, but it's like as you continue on that journey, you're allowing yourself the opportunity to open yourself up to new experiences, which is what we would see once both the 10 of Pentacles, again, Pentacles, and the Fool are turned upright. Because reverse cards doesn't mean this energy is not available to us, the upright energy. It just means that we might have to go around get around ourselves to get there. Or other obstacles. But in this case, it's really yourself. And it's through the act of being open to allowing somebody else to mold your understanding of the world. And I don't even like you're going to be, I think wherever this new person comes in, you're going to have you're going to have stubbornness about it. And this is the devil energy tapping in, where it's like you just like at first you're going to just let your cynicism and your like skepticism, your skepticism just shoot down every story, every tidbit, every fact that they might bring to you at first, but they're going to say something. There's going to be like a single line that is uttered that's going to get you to be like, what? What did you just say? I can't tell you what that's going to be. Only you will know. And you can decide whether or not you want to tell them that what they said is what awoke in you. It's going to be the most simple of phrases too, but something that means a lot to you, something that clicks, like a sleeper agent. Like I swear to God, that's the energy I'm feeling. Where it's like you're gonna write them off. It's gonna be the same thing, like blah, 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 blah. Just these devil tendencies speaking for you. It's that autopilot again, and then they're going to say one thing, and that's what's going to be what brings the cycle of cynicism and doubt and distrust with the universe to an end. And that's when, oh my God, this spread in itself is a cycle. Wow. So I have the six cards laid out here. I have the six cards, just one, two, three, four, five, six. And I've been using this vision of the cycle, this whole reading. So it goes the Ace of Shells, the Ace of Cups, the Magician, Ten of Crystals reverse, the Fool, Three of Crystals upright, Ten of Swords upright. So once you get through that first cycle, like I just said, you have this new beginning of like everything and the magic, and you're preventing yourself from tapping into that success and new beginnings. But then this person's going to come in and help you put an end to the devil on your shoulder, bottom of the deck, which is why it's not included in this. And then that's going to help you put an end to the cycle, which then starts the cycle anew at the ace. But this time around, you're adjusting your energy to open yourself up to greater experience So it's going to be the Ace of Shells, then the Magician, then the Ten of um crystals, fuck, Ten of Pentacles upright, and then the Fool upright, the Three of Crystals. They say they come back in. They say, "Oh, finally, you're open to the reality. So let me show you this new information," which then puts that cycle you're in to an end, which starts you again at the Ace. And then it's that same idea of like, "Oh, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here," until you defeat everything, and then you get the trampoline to bounce yourself up. And then I'm here, I'm here, I'm here until everything gets defeated, and then that's when the trampoline shows up. And it's like bouncing you. You're going upwards. This is like a deeply sweet. This is deeply spiritual, Aquarius. This is deeply spiritual energy. And it's cracking you open. It's cracking you open. Really be cognizant of this person. You won't even have to look for them. You won't even have to look for them. They're going to find you. And again, it's going to be the most random, obscure, like random encounters, but it's not random. It's not random. This person is going to change your life. And again, it's not a romantic thing. I want to emphasize that. It's not a romantic thing. It's like a mentorship. But it's not going to be considered a traditional mentorship because I don't think you really have respect for traditional mentorship. I don't know why. I just felt the need to say that. Maybe that's not all of you. Maybe that was literally just for one person, but that's interesting. Two knights, Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. The two masculine knights, because air and fire are the masculine modalities of the zodiac. That's so fascinating to me because Taurus's reading was ultimately about tapping back into their feminine energy. And Aquarius, you're meant to tap into your masculine right now. You're meant to be very action oriented to do. And it's fascinating because we also had Judgment reverse at the bottom of the deck. It's interesting that Judgment's reversed. What's fascinating about this action energy is when you're working in spiritual like ideals, a lot of it is about being receptive. But I think you spend like so much of your life kind of pushing away or like not opening yourself up to the receptivity. So I think to start, you're going to need to take action, which is why I'm going to emphasize again, write down any synchronicities that you've been experiencing because your logical mind and your unconscious mind will need to see the proof of it happening. Write it down, keep it in a journal, keep that journal close to yourself at all times, no matter where you go, bring it with you. And that's one tool you can use. There's like this weird feeling in the pit of my stomach, and maybe that's where Judgment Reverse comes in. You're going to need to use discernment for something. You're going to need to use discernment for something. And I don't know what that is. You're going to need to use discernment for something. I said it 3 times because you will know when the time comes what this is for. And you will hear either my voice or your voice repeating this sentence back to you. You're going to need to use discernment. If something doesn't feel right in your body, it's because it's not. And Aquarius, as an air sign, as the most intellectual of the air signs, it's easy for you to intellectualize your feelings. But when somebody asks you, how are you feeling? You're not supposed to talk about what you think you're feeling. You're supposed to literally talk about the sensations that are happening in your body. I know, revolutionary. Revolutionary. I'm also air dominant. So when I heard that, I was like, oh. Even as like a Cancer, I am an air dominant person. And so when they said that, I was like, that's revolutionary. Felt good to say here. So if you have like say somebody presents you an opportunity for this job that's in the field of your dreams and you're making $300,000 a minute and oh my God, it sounds amazing. On paper, it's perfect. Like the company even is reputable. You know, they have proof that this is not a scam and this is everything you'd ever dream, but there's just this feeling in your gut that's like, ah, oh God, like, I don't, like, and you can't explain it, but logically, it would make no sense to turn it down. Trust that feeling. Trust that feeling. You will need to use discernment. And I think this is something that is going to, like, whatever it is you need to use discernment for, it's something that's going to seem like it can really, like, push you forward along your path, something that's going to, like, usher you along. Use your discernment. Use your discernment. Use your discernment. Use it. Use it. Because I almost feel like if you try to logic yourself out of it rather than trusting the gut feelings, it's going to set you back. Or even if it doesn't set you back, like where you were making really great progress, bouncing up and going up to each level and each level, if you accept something you can feel in your body isn't right, you're just going to be on stuck on the same level for a lot longer than you need to be. And maybe some of you will need that. That's the thing too. It's not judging. It's not judging. It's not judging, period. Period. Especially with judgment reversed here. It's just trusting that no matter what decision you make, it's all a part of the lesson. And maybe, you get 1, 2, 3 months into this new opportunity that you took despite that feeling in your gut, and then it's not what like not what it was cracked out to be. Moving forward for the rest of your life, you are never going to doubt that gut feeling again. So even if there comes a point where you say yes to something you intuitively feel like you should have said no to, it's because you needed the hard lesson. It's just a part of the journey. So don't be hard on yourself because you're learning. And again, it's so hard for air signs to be grounded in their body. So to even be able to acknowledge that you're feeling something that is a little bit whack is already like a step ahead than where you probably have been for your whole life. So give yourself props, give yourself credit, and again, remember that it's all a part of the journey, no matter where you go. But ultimately, like this is a spread of upleveling. This is a spread of obtaining spiritual wisdom and utilizing that wisdom and that power to your advantage and really being open to collaboration and productively moving forward. Taking action towards your goals. And again, with the devil here, it's learning how to defeat those unconscious vices that keep us stuck in that same place over and over again. Oh, that's fascinating. But I mean, Aquarius, cycles are ending for you so you can start anew. Cycles are ending for you so you can start anew. It's just the biggest lesson here is going to be in discernment. And whether you learn that now and trust the gut feeling when it does come up, or, you have to learn it the hard way. It's exactly what you need. It's exactly what your soul needs to progress on this journey of life, this beautiful existence that you are here. You are here to take part in. But anyway, that is the reading for you for April, Aquarius. But with that said, it was a general reading, so it's possible not everything resonated. If that is the case, you can check out my website linked in the description below, and there you can book with me for personal tarot readings, astrology interpretations, human design chart readings, and numerology reports as well. So check that out if you're interested. If you did like this reading at all, leave me a like and leave me a comment and let me know how it resonated. And of course, we do this every single month for all of the signs. So if you're interested in getting your forecast for the month ahead according to the tarot cards, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would love, love, love to have you guys here in the future. But otherwise, Aquarius, this is something that it's an energy that is exciting, but you are going to approach it very calmly. Like I feel very mellow right now. And I feel that even just from listening to like this is going to happen so fast for you. And the second it does, you're gonna be like, oh, this is what she was talking about. That crazy lady. This is what she was saying. You're just gonna be like, okay, I see. I see. And it's going to help you be fully, fully tapped in and present. Just get out of your head, especially when this person comes along. Get out of your head and really listen, really absorb what they're saying because there's wisdom and divinity with this person. I'm excited for you guys. Until next time.